shop. So today's project, a while back I got these diamond stones or diamond wheels. I have two of them, two different grits. This one is a 150, the other one I think was a 600. So I plan to use these for sharpening high-speed tools, mainly lathe tools, maybe touching up some end mills and such. So my plan is to put this on this old bench grinder. I picked this up at a yard sale. Problem is this is a 20 millimeter hole that's in here, and the grinder only has a 1/2 inch shaft, so I need to make up some adapters. So I've started one. I've got this here. So we've got the 1/2 inch hole in here. The small portion of this that's the 20 millimeter. It's a nice tight fit. And I've chamfered, that's just a flange on the back for it to set on. I still have to finish the back side of this. Basically just face it off and chamfer it. And because I moved this, it went a little unconcentric. I'm going to mount this in a collar, a collet, and just return that just a little bit to get it nice and concentric. So that one's basically done. What I'm going to be showing here, I'm going to start another one here for the other side. So right now, I'm just going to turn this. This is going to be my work. This will be turned around and put in the chuck. So I'm just getting this clean so I have a good surface in the chuck. And then we'll start turning the other side. I'm going to give it a little more. I'm going to take a little more off than that. So that gives me a good surface that's consistent. So if I have to move it or rotate it, it's still going to come up with the same center on it. So here I'm just going to clean up the edge of this. We're going to face it Okay, so I just got a rough measurement of this to put into the DRO. Once I start turning a little bit, I'll get a more accurate measurement. But this will just give me a start, so I'm in the ballpark and I don't accidentally overshoot. Actually, I gotta touch off first here. Okay, so I've got a higher feed rate now, and I'm going to be taking 1/2 millimeter cut this first one, and I'm probably going to go up to 1 millimeter cuts each pass. I think I want to put a stop on this. Yeah, I'm gonna put a gauge on here so I can hit my stops a little better. Okay, so now I'm going to do 1 millimeter cut. Okay, so now I'm going to do a fine pass, and I'll probably stay at fine passes. I need to get an accurate measurement at this point. Okay, so that wasn't too far off. It was only off 0.07 millimeter. It appears to be right on it. I think you can see that there. Oh, shifting it sideways here. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick chamfer here. This one just gets a very light chamfer because I don't want to take much of that the shelf off here. I need that step to hold the wheel in place. That's really all I want on that second one, just enough to break the edge. This one I want a little stronger because using it as a lead-in. So I'm going to take this up in a couple of steps because while my fractional drill bits, the standard size ones, are really not in the greatest shape. In fact, the last one I really need to completely regrind it. But right now I just want to get this done. What I want to do. Alright, I'm going to have to do a little trick here. So this had already been drilled from the other side part way through, so that's why I broke through early on that. Okay, so that should complete that step. Okay, so now I'm going to check the fit, and I expect this to be a little bit tight. And what I'll be doing is just sanding that down a little bit. So that's starting on. If I really pushed hard, it would go on, but it's a little too tight. And if I pushed it all the way in there, it would probably jam on and really be tough to get out. So I'm going to sand that and just kind of polish it up, and it should be good after that. I'm using my fingernail to get right up in the corner there. A nice snug fit, but it slides on. Right what I want. Okay, so I need to change my chuck now. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put my collet chuck on, and we'll grab onto this with the collet, and I'll finish the other side of this one and also the other one. So, two reasons why I'm switching to the collet chuck. One, it's much more accurate than the 3-jaw chuck, and where I'm flipping this around, working from the side I already finished, I don't want any errors in there, that if I can help it. The other reason is the collets don't mar the surface like the jaws do on the 3-jaw chuck. And where that's a finished surface on there, I don't want to scar it up. Okay, so I'm going to cut this off. I'm coming out, let's see, what did I do there? I think I did 10 millimeter on that. No, I did 8.5 millimeter. I'm going out, and I'm going to be facing that off back to 8. So this doesn't have to be a perfect measure in here. I've got this basically just touching the surface. I'm just going to bump the collar here and set my 0 that way. Just bringing something in to catch it when it comes off. Okay, so I'm going to move in 0.5 millimeter, and that'll bring me to a width of 8. Helps if I put the feet in gear. Okay, so that should complete that one. See, I'm pretty sure I chamfered that in there. We'll see once I get it out. So that's our part there. Okay, so this is the second one that I just need to finish. And I'm going to leave a little bit of stick out on this one. I want a gap back there because I am taking this outer surface down just a little to get it concentric with the back part that's in the collet. That diameter is not a critical diameter. I just want it nice and clean and concentric. Should clean that up. Let's see, re-chamfering the back may be a little tricky. There's still a little there, I think. If not, I'll back it out a little more just to hit that. Actually, I gotta face this first. Okay, so again, 0.5 millimeter I'm taking off.
So I had forgotten about the collet adapter sticking out further than the 3-jaw. So this clip completely missed the camera view. Sorry about that. I corrected it just after this.
Okay, that may be done. I gotta see if there's anything there for chamfer on the opposite side. If not, I may have to figure another method to get at it. There's just a tiny bit there, and that's really all I need, just enough so someone doesn't get cut on it. So I'm gonna call that good. I think we're done. I gotta clean that up. Yeah, that one burned a little bit more than the other. Okay, so we got just a little chamfer on there. Clean that up so it'll slide on good. I don't think I need it on the other side because I came in through here with the drill. So this was the exit side, and it burred, especially when I went to do the facing operation. Okay, I've already taken the other shield off. Don't need to show that. So here's, let's start with this one here. I think I want to put the rough one on that side. So, yeah, let's start here. Go like that. Use one of these. And this side is a left-hand nut. So I got to put this in reverse when I go to tighten it. And the one on the right, that one goes standard. So this one's a 600, really fine. That's really about as tight as they should be. Don't want to go and hammer on it continuously. So I have to fix my gooseneck for the light here. That's all floppy, but I think we're ready here. So I think we're all set. That completes this project, and now I have a grinder for my grinding my high-speed steel lathe bits and sharpening end mills, things like that. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and found it entertaining or educational. If so, please consider hitting like or subscribe. It does help give me incentive to continue producing more. Thank you.